All right, so people say, what's your idea, Steve? What can we do to turn the economy around? What's the one thing it could reduce the debt and bring prosperity to America? It's to go back to what we did in the very beginning. Ben Franklin himself, Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, James Madison, the whole lot of them were very clear on what we needed to do in terms of how to create a currency, how to create a strong economy. Let me give you an idea we get from Benjamin Franklin. I'm quoting him. He was once asked, "To what do you owe your great prosperity in the colonies? They were doing so well." He said, "That's simple. In the colonies, we issue our own money. It's called colonial script. We issue it in proper proportion to the demands of trade and industry to make the products pass easily from the producers to the consumers. In this manner, creating for ourselves our own paper money, we control its purchasing power, and we have no interest to pay no one." We have no interest to pay no one. Now, what's he alluding to? He's alluding to the banking system in England that was really promoted by the Rothschilds family, but not them exclusively, about using notes backed by the government as security for currencies and loans. So the banks would issue currencies for the government to use based on their IOUs, what we call T-bills and bonds right now from the U.S. government. And that ends up causing taxes and inflation. And so it makes a lot of money for the bankers, but it makes Americans poor. Matter of fact, Franklin goes on to say in his autobiography, "The inability of the colonists to get power to issue their own money permanently out of the hands of King George III and the international bankers was the prime reason for the Revolutionary War." So what happened is King George III imposed this new banking system on them, and within 1 year they went from being one of the most prosperous economies in the world to having a complete depression. That was because of the control the bankers put on the colonies. And that's the theme. That's where we're going. That's what you need to know. And it just gets better.